Hello everyone, Super Mustache Pika here, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest III: Seeds of Salvation. In the last episode, we had brought Norvik out of its slumber, and in this episode, we are going to be climbing the Skyfell Tower and bringing justice to Robbin Ood and retrieving the crown for the King of Romeria. In this tower, we're going to face some enemies we've already faced before. I did not do any level grinding in between episodes. And now, because, as I was talking in the last video, most of the monsters around here are not big threats. So we will not have worries like earlier when we first started out on this on the continent of Romeria. 3 cumuluses could be a problem. Here, this could be a problem earlier on, but Crabids don't have high defense. Well, they have a defense of 60, but I don't think I'll be needing to use any sap spells. I may or may not, depending on how many. But we'll be coming across Crabids, Scornets, Vlads, Cumuluses, and other enemies that we've already faced. I think there's like 1 or 2 new monsters in this tower, along with Robbin ood and his cronies. So right there, 39 experience, 62 gold. We're getting some stuff. There are a couple items in here in this tower. Hopefully, maybe mini medal number 10. Not sure. Anyways, yes, here's Vladi and a Crabid. This should not be a problem at all. Yeah, look at that. We're not even taking hardly any damage. Though I do remember playing the NES version, I would usually, when I got to this point of the game, I would go to Romeria, then to Korvik, or Koriv. Then, without level grinding or buying new equipment, it's like, oh, I need to go retrieve the crown. So I'd come here, and it's like, oh, the monsters aren't so bad. I can handle it. And as I mentioned before in the other previous videos, status ailments seem to be a little more, they occurred more in the NES version than in this version. And it's like, alright, we can do this. And get to fight Robbin ood and just get decimated. I mean, technically, we are facing the first of a few bosses in this game. I mean, this kind of is, you can kind of skip this whole thing. It is kind of like a side quest thing. You can skip it. Same with when we retrieved the Dreamstone. We could have skipped it and we could have just level grinded and we could have head towards where we found out, because after this, the next thing we're going to be needing to do is figuring out where we can find the magic key, because we need that to get to another area. So that's our main goal. But I mean, this area is completely, if you think about it, it's completely optional. Getting the Dreamstone is completely optional, but if you don't awaken the city in Norvik, you miss out on some pretty decent stuff, like, you know, being able to get the boomerang, also Cloak of Evasion, the Wizard Staff, which I was thinking about purchasing. I might go back and do that, but I don't really think I need it. So I have 2. Akuro and Sadas can cast attack magic. I would hope when I level up soon I can get some more buffing up magic. I wouldn't mind if I could get like Kabuff or even Buff, just so I can increase my defense. Because after this, the next area we go to, there's going to be some enemies that could kill us very quickly if we're not careful. Or if I don't take strategy in each battle. I mean, yes, they're just going to be random encounters, but still, even so, monsters in the next area can completely do a party wipe if you're not careful. As we see here, we're just fighting off more Vladis and Crabids. We're just moving along up this tower. So anyways, and then also today, after I do this video, because I am recording this on Thursday night, this video will be going up Friday, July 21st. I got my loot crate today, so I'm hoping to maybe take some pics and stuff like that, or maybe a little video revealing stuff. Here we find a guy that says this place is a home to the world's greatest bandits. So kind of like a pirate kind of thing. I didn't get to really read the accent well. I kind of went through that really fast. But as I mentioned, Cumuluses can cast Frizz. Vladis can cast Fizzle, which can prevent you from casting spells, but we're not really in any danger right now. But we'll continue climbing up the tower, and here's a new enemy, Funghole. Or Fungol. Or Fungool. There we go, Fungool. Sorry, it's been... I'm recording this after I just worked a 10-hour shift today, so it's later it's getting into the evening, and I'm pretty exhausted. So please forgive any silliness like that. And we're almost to the top, so yeah, we would need a thief key. Obviously, I don't know why they have these doors, even though you needed a thief key to get to the continent of Romeria. Another Fungool, Vladi, easy peasy. Not great experience, but decent gold, so we can buy some, because when we get to the next area, there are going to be some weapons and armor I do want to purchase. And as we come up here, there's these two bandits. Let's make sure we're fully healed here. And yeah, you can see that Lollipie's defense is 80. So I'm just going to use some medicinal herbs. I want to save magic, because I don't know how much I'm going to be using, because I want to keep the party fully healed during this fight. And also another thing is I'm going to give the boomerang to Akuro, and I'm going to equip that. You'll see why in a second. Yeah, it drops my attack by 14, but that's okay. As I mentioned in the last episode, a boomerang hits every enemy in battle, unlike the whip that only hits a group of enemies. Oi, you lot! Look like we got some unwanted guests, eh? We're gonna go tell the boss. In the NES version, they look like soldier knights from castles. So I like how the sprites are different in the Famicom Android iOS version. Fair play, but if you think you're going to give me... See, he opens up a trap door on us. What shall we ever do? You could walk off the sides, but if you go up, you can notice there are two treasure chests. Both of them are empty. But as we fall down, boom, we're behind them. So if we approach them, if we're deemed desperate, you're going to be facing Robbin Ood and his band of Robbin Oodlums. Robbin ood can hit hard. I believe he also has a chance of doing a critical hit, which can take pretty much one shot almost everyone except maybe Kuro Ken. His Oodlums, they can hit hard too, but because I'm leveled, see, even right there, 11 damage, but Lollipie took 2. And they have a lot of HP, but this is why I equipped the boomerang, so I can weaken all of them. I think the Oodlums have maybe 60, 65 HP, maybe less. The thing is because I brought the boomerang out, is because if you look, the Oodlums are not grouped together. They're all individual, so the whip is only going to hit one of them. And with this battle, I would recommend you keep everybody above 40 HP for this one. See, I'm going to continue using the boomerang here to keep knocking him down. Now, Robbin ood has a couple... I think he's got 200 HP or possibly more or less. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the stats, see what the stats are. But here, I'm going to continue taking out the Robbin Oodlums. And then I'm going to... Let's see, I believe... Yeah, we're going to heal here because Sadas is down... like I said, I want to keep everyone above 40... kind of hard when Sadas's max HP is like 45. He actually is pretty fast. He can dodge attacks and he hits hard. Right there, we just saw he did 22 damage. But right now, I think I'm going to switch back. I believe I don't need the boomerang. I should have switched back to the steel broadsword. I think I'll do that the next turn. No, I did switch back to the broadsword, but still 17 damage, 14 damage. I do believe I should probably use sap soon on him. I couldn't remember if he's susceptible to it or not, but we're going to take a shot here. Defense drops by 54, so he had a 54 defense, and look at that, and all of a sudden 50 damage by Kuroken, but he takes a 20. I should be able to knock him out in the next round or two. 32 of damage, 29. There's 38, he's still standing. There's another 29. 14 to Lollipie. Even with 80 defense, Lollipie took 14 damage from Robbin ood. And there we go. We defeated Robbin ood. 610 experience. Awesome. Sadas reaches level 13. Max HP by 2. Not so great. MP4. Strength 2. And he learns Fizzle, which now I can use him to cast Fizzle on enemies to prevent them from casting spells. It'll be a fair cop. Let me go. I'll turn around. Please, straight. I promise, just let me go. No, I want to turn him in. No, this is a thou must where you have to say yes. Oi, cheer saint, cheer mate, here you go. There's the royal crown. What luck, the king's crown. And she gains a crown. I believe you can equip it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to heal everyone here, and I'm going to cut out. Yeah, we're going to cut out that. We're going to head back to the castle. We arrive back at Romeria, and we have the king's crown. I'm going to do a little healing here. But as we end this episode, in the next episode, we are going to return the crown to the king. What reward awaits us? We will find out in the next one. This has been Super Mustache Pika. Have a nice day. Hello everyone, Super Mustache Pika here, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest III, Seeds of Salvation. In the last episode, we had brought Norvik out of its